episode 5, week 5. Let's get it. So we finished our 40k 2 days ago. Today is Monday. We just did today's Tuesday. Cooked. Today's Tuesday. We just finished a subpar, it was pretty average, shoulders arm session. I say subpar average because I shouldn't have trained yesterday. Anything after 35Ks, 40Ks, long run, I just feel, look where you're going. All right, we're back. It's just chaos on the roads. What I was saying, nervous system gets taxed after 40K for me. I can still train, which I did. I come in, I can have an okay session, but the fatigue just seems to build up. My body just really needs that rest. Like, mentally and physically, I can just push through and grind it, you know, go hard, but to perform better, I need a rest after anything 40K. So anyway, so it is like high 30s, getting close to 40 degrees. We just finished our shitty session. We got 60 minutes easy. I was tossing the whole time, just training there. Do this on the bike? No. We're gonna go hit the run because tomorrow is 42 degrees here. So I'm gonna be hitting intervals on the treadmill in the gym. This is rare. I never ever use treadmills. It's just 42, man. It's just too much. And it's almost a 2-hour run tomorrow, and in the heat, middle of the day, like, you know, that's the only time I can train. It's just stupid if I do that, man. So we're doing that in the gym. It's gonna be loud, so my apologies to anyone in the gym. It's gonna be loud for a bit. Yeah, we picked up some new dealers. We broke 2 pairs last week. Quick little pickup, $50. It's gonna do the job. Anyway, okay, we got those big brick Brooks, the meme shoes. We're gonna go try out, okay? So I thought no better time than to do it for today's 60-minute. I was tossing whether we return them and we get another pair of the Super Blast, but you know, I just want to see how these go, and yeah, I'll let you guys know if they're actually not too bad or not. Obviously they're a bit on the heavier side. Don't care, I got the weight to push them through. All I want is the cushioning. So not gonna be pushing fast. We'll take it easy today, and yeah, that's the check-in. This week is a deload week. Well, tomorrow's intervals don't seem like a deload, but in terms of running, easy run, intervals, rest Thursday, easy run again Friday, and then yeah, our easy cardio Saturday on the bike. Sunday is a 25k, so yeah, not almost a marathon, but we're just a little halfie this coming weekend. Okay, so let's hit this 60 minutes. We're down at Herdsman Lake again, just because it's super convenient on the way back to work. And 60 minutes, let's get it. We'll stay hydrated. It's gonna be tan time. Let's go. All right, we're doing our little unboxing. Our Brook, our meme shoes. No, they should be good. Okay, they should be good. Woo! All right, we're kitted up. Bro, they're actually super comfy. I feel higher than Super Blast 2s. I think these might have a bigger stack, or I don't know, more foam. Like I said, I don't really know much about shoes. I just go by feel and price. So these cost a bit, so I'm hoping they're all right. and they feel good, to be honest. I'm actually keen. So I went 10.5 in these. I've been going 10.5 for everything for years, but lately I'm just like, oh, let's just try 10s, a little bit tighter, especially for trail running. I actually like it a little bit tighter, and yeah, it's been better. So there's definitely a little bit more room in the toe box compared to the Super Blast 2s in this, but it's still hugging my ankle pretty well. That was the main thing I want it tight around the ankle. Okay, and yeah, getting into today's session, meant to be super easy, 60 minutes, as you know. So we're still going electrolytes, man. That's helping with recovery and making sure, yeah, get the electrolytes back in the body as I sweat, especially while it's hot. And we'll roll with one gel as well, okay? Just so I'm not fatiguing out too much. So, done our warm up. We've already trained for like 2 hours at the gym. So, let's go. I don't even know what they're called. We'll just call them Brook thick ones. We are 4.10k in. 37 minutes left. They feel really good right now. Actually loving them. Lots of cushion. And yeah, after running 40k 2 days ago, wasn't sure how the legs would feel, but they seem to be all right. So that's the plan. We've got to keep conditioning them and stay injury free though. Bit of a balance, listen to the body, but then just edge on the side of progression and yeah, keep pushing it, not play it too safe. Heart rate's still up a bit though. Man, it's so hot. It's gotta be close to 40. Heart rate is just through the roof. Not even going fast at all. No shade, fluid. All right, wrapped up. 60 minutes. Total was 5:44 pace. The sun absolutely rolled me, to be honest. The legs were fine halfway in, and then after the gel, I was just the legs were just cooked, man. I think just after the 40, yeah, I'd never ever run that soon after a big run like that. But I think it was new ground broken, because it was good just to run on fatigued legs, not having everything perfect and aligned to run. So to be honest, that felt pretty good for a change. Different mentality kind of kicking in a little bit. But meant to do 2-hour intervals tomorrow. Yeah, I really should. It's gonna have to be treadmill. Let's go get frozen Coke. And yeah, quick recap on the shoes. The Brooks babies, they did well. Pretty happy with them. I think if I was fresh, I would have been gliding. So overall, good shoe. Nothing more else to say really. So let's go get Cal's. Another one done. Let's go. Woo! All right, let's get it. It is Thursday. We're en route to the gym. So gotta be honest, yesterday was leg day and it was meant to be intervals. And yeah, hit the legs. Intention was just to do a subpar leg session, just tick them over, but tried to push it hard as I could, I guess. My knees have just been a bit cooked since this running volume's increased, but to be honest, that was kind of expected. I just run with it. But I was just so fatigued by the end of the leg session, and it was an hour 40 run, and I just bailed on it. I moved it to today, I'll be honest. But today was meant to be a rest day, so in my eyes it was a controlled decision, and I feel happier that I made the call. I don't like to ever do that. I don't really ever do that, but with double sessions and intervals, I was just so flat, so fatigued. It would have been a disgusting run on the treadmill indoors. So yeah, I've sacrificed my Thursday rest day, and we're heading into gym now. It is 41 degrees outside right now, so no, I'm not running outside. 40's my cap. Maybe mid to high 30s, even mid 30s I'll do outside, but 40 it's gonna overdo it, man. It's not good. Especially after that 60-minute run we did on Tuesday. It was disgusting. That was so bad in the heat. Oh man, the body was just so fatigued from that too, so it's my own fault not managing fatigue as good as I can. Especially training after Sunday's 40K. I should never have trained on Monday. Should have just rested. Anyway, we're heading in. Intervals on the treadmill. Okay, we'll do a little bit of abs first, just to zone in a little bit, and then lock in. I've never done treadmill runs before, like ever. I've done assault treadmill, the self-propelled. I much prefer those. They are harder than the treadmill, but they're softer on the joints. You look better doing it, and it simulates actual running a whole lot better than just running on a treadmill, which is controlling your pace. You're still controlling your pace on these assault treadmills, so hopefully the gym I'm at gets one, but they're loud as fuck, so like the whole gym will hear you if you're on one of those. They are loud. That's the only thing, so I'm like, fair enough. Anyway, let's get it. Woo! Bro, we just finished up first ever treadmill intervals. I swear I've lost weight just then. That was a crazy run. That was two new things pretty much. Never done treadmill running ever in years that I've run. And that was a fresh run, as in nearly 95% of all my runs are done with like 2-hour weight sessions before, apart from long runs. I take that back. Actually, no, for the most part, the past year, nearly all the long runs were done with that as well. Not the 50, or not the ultras though. So sorry. But man, I felt so good. I said yesterday we were feeling so fatigued, and it was one of those things you could have, well, I could have been like, oh, let's get it in anyway. Like, absolutely run my body to the ground. But I've been in the game for a little bit, and I know when to listen to my body. And that was the call I made, and I'm very happy I did, because I went back, just carved up, got takeaway, and just got the cals in after the leg session yesterday to get ready for today. And man, treadmill running, that's actually a vibe. That was good. Just posted up on my station, got my 20 minutes warm up, and then so for the first two, there were 3 minutes on, 3 minutes off, 4 minutes on, 4 minutes off. I think both of those were level 13 on the treadmill. Not crazy. That was 4:17 pace, approx. I'm just going off memory, okay? Don't hate me if I'm wrong. And then when we hit 6K, we bumped that up to 14, okay? 14 on the treadmill. And we did that for the 6 minute on, 6 minute off, 5 minute, and then back down, 5 minute on, 5 minute off, 14. And then for the last two, 4 on, 4 off, 4 on, 4 off, we bumped that up to 4.5. And then I dabbled on the 15 as well. When we did the 3, I dabbled on the 15 for maybe 2 minutes or something. And that ended up getting the pace down to straight four by memory. Okay, and that felt good. So I can see how people get hooked on the treadmill, man. You got no elements. It's the easiest way to actually get a running high, whatever you want to say, because you're literally just being controlled. The treadmill's just forcing you to hold that pace. You're not even thinking about anything. You're just literally just going to what the treadmill is. So you're not turning, you're not even going up little incline, little this, little that. So let's just say it's easier, okay? But I think there's a place for the treadmill runs, man. Even my intervals, like I did it in the Super Blast 2s, and like I'm considering just doing all these intervals on the treadmill. Best way to regulate my heart rate. Brought it up fast when I did the hard efforts, and then boom, straight down for the easy efforts. Really easy way to just control everything. So I kind of like it, to be honest. And while it's like 41, 42, man, like I'm not doing it outside. I'm not doing that outside. We're not doing any more running when it's 40 degrees outside. All right, it's not happening anymore. So the long runs, obviously, we're always going to do them outside. I'll just get up at 3 or whatever. It's no big deal. But when I'm training middle of the day, it's not happening. So sweet. That little recap. Tomorrow, weights. Not even meant to do any cardio. So all right, good one. Let's go. Woo. All right, good morning. It is Sunday, long run day. Today is our deload week, as we know. Today, 25K. May have put the Alpha Flies on for the shorter distance. My apologies. We're rolling with no lollies like we talked last week. We're done with those lollies, man. We just got to stay with the gels for now. When we build up to longer 40, 50 Ks, then I'll mix in some of the other more solid foods I used to have. But for now, this will do. We're gonna cruise down this path down to Applecross Way. I'm pretty sure it's that way, because that's what we'll be taking for part of the 300k run. So it's time I start actually covering some of the ground that we're going to run for the ultra. So I've never actually run down this way. There's just so many cyclists out, so not too sure how we'll go with filming. Not really a priority today, but we'll be cautious of that. Yeah, 25k, probably a little bit faster than last week because it's a little bit shorter, even though it's meant to be a deload, but I think we'll manage all right. Let's go. All right, 5k in, legs feeling fresh, wind's low. It was a good, definitely a good call not doing intervals 2 days out, so definitely doing that from now on. No running Friday, Saturday, and maybe even do the intervals treadmill every time. But this is an awesome run. I've never run here before. There goes the forest. But it's just all flat, no hills, lots of bikes. Not sure how far it'll go up. I think it goes Mandra, but just kind of sussing water fountains, toilets, things like that. There's one block so far, so. So I just refilled, perfect timing. Another toilet block, another fountain. I don't really know the locations so bad, I don't really pay attention in Perth. But yeah, it's just still a flat path. Holding like 510s through the tunnel, it was like 410s. There's no wind, just feeling so good through there. Overall legs feel fresh, and had 2 gels on the 20-minute mark for both. Woo. We just hit the halfway mark. 12.5 Ks. So 12.5 back. Man, feeling good. Light on the feet. It's probably the alpha flies. But I think the fitness is just starting to click as of this week with the intervals and managing the fatigue a little bit better. So got a bit more of a clearer game plan coming into this week, because as far as I know it's a 35k. Volume starts to bump up again, so we've got to stay on track. Almost 17 deep. Man, it is perfect running condition. I'm loving this loop. Just about to heat up, but less than an hour to go anyway, so it doesn't matter. Perfect tan time. I think we're gonna finish strong. $24K. Last K. Just been sitting on pretty much 5s on this final stretch. It's definitely heading up, heart rate creeping up a little bit, but fitness is feeling great and conditioning in the legs. Just able to hold this without stopping or feeling like I need to stop. So let's bring it home, final K. Woo! 25K wrapped up. That was our best long run so far this prep. Definitely. Such a good run. Just up the coast, it's pretty flat, so I guess that makes it a whole lot easier. But total pace or average 4:59. Add a little bit on, a couple stops, but very minimal stops, and just felt fit, light in the legs. The treadmill intervals, I think, definitely played a big role this week, and the fact I only did a little bit of the legs on Wednesday when I did the intervals, so it was minimal. Oh, bro's got the Super Blast 2s as well. Yeah, so the legs completely fresh. Obviously I'm going to lose a little bit of muscle the less I train legs, but man, I don't even care. This is probably the best I've ever felt. In terms of size, fitness can be better. I've definitely been fitter, but in terms of aesthetics, size, and just I guess reassurance today, things are coming together a bit. So just got to keep listening to my body, play the game in terms of fatigue, and mix things up a little bit. Like I said, with the no running 2 days out, I'm definitely going to continue that. More isn't always better, and I've known that for years, especially with carrying a little bit more size and a bit more weight than the average runner. You just got to be careful of injury and not causing too much fatigue in the body, especially if you're doing weights too. Weights like 4 or 5 times a week. We're not just full bro endurance yet. I don't want to get too skinny and flat, so I'm going to hold on to weight training as best as possible. I love it. That's my original baby. So we'll get the calories in. Nutrition for that. Yeah, we did what we said. We'd mix it up. We did gels. Swap to gels every 20 minutes instead of stupid lollies. I should know better. So no more lollies, especially for halves. And then back with the 50Ks, used to do the fruit puree pouches. So I think with anything over 40Ks, I'm going to start mixing those in as well. It just becomes a matter of storage. Do I start running with a pack, which is fine, it gives more weight. I like going ribs out, get the complete tan. But the shorts I carry, I just shove everything in. They're just perfect for running. So at this stage I'm going to go with the shorts. Anything over 50, 100% going to go a pack. Yeah, but this week, volume's picking up again, building up to a 35K run or 35K run. So we'll stay tuned in for that, and we just got to keep mixing up the locations. Makes the run so much better, man. Going to different spots. It's just a little bit harder when, if you're doing anything over 20, I just need to know that I've got a fountain around, things like that. So yeah, hope I'm not getting a ticket. All right, that wraps up week 5. I thought it was week 5 last week, so I might have said that in a couple of vids, but yeah, coming into week 6, let's go.